We live on all the platforms over here.
It's just water. It's just H2O.
Hold on, what my there it is. I'm good. I was looking for my other window. I had too many windows though.
ESPN first take.
Don't do
My mama listened to the last live. That was her song.
that. Yeah, OG asked me to share it out to him.
Freddie Word. Oh God.
I'm like, baby, but I don't understand.
Did good.
I know my mom was gonna be. Ooh, I couldn't listen too long.
Like AI to be cut all the bad words for us one day.
Yeah. Good weekend. Get my name right, bro. It's Jairus DeMarco.
DeMarco.
Jairus DeMarco. Get it right.
DeMarco.
I was good weekend.
Yeah,
Jairus DeMarco. But nah, it was a good weekend, bro. It was a good weekend. I was chilling most of the time, bro. Just watch anime, bro. You know, I'm always alone.
we gotta get you on. Oh shit, it was straight. We had a little weather come in. Couple of little weather, little tornadoes and shit coming through here. Supposed to get some more next weekend. I went out. We went out to a little bar Saturday. Yeah, we went out to a little bar Saturday downtown, 4th Street in Louisville. But Sunday that weather hit pretty hard. We straight though. Supposed to be getting a little more this weekend, but we gonna be alright.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I'm in Kentucky.
Kentucky. In the tub. In
Yeah,
the tub. Tucked in the tub.
don't come, bro.
Bluegrass.
Don't come. Ain't no bluegrass out here, bro. Don't come unless you getting paid to be out here. Hey, the Derby nice though. It ain't like Mississippi. It's a whole nother climate. This is the Midwest. This ain't the South.
Told you.
Unless you get paid, don't come. The Derby, you go. That's spending money. Unless you making money, don't come out here.
Go to the
Well,
Derby and
pull
don't come
up,
to
bro.
New Orleans.
Pull up, bro. I got
That's what he said. I'm here to spend money.
you. Pull up. I'll show. I'll show you.
It was a cool weekend, man. It was a cool weekend. I got outside a little bit. Saw some fellas. Apparently, Bellum had a shooting like hours after I left, bro. Yeah, it's a crazy city out in Dallas. And it was a man of Hispanic descent, and I was at this little barbecue spot, and so I'm eating, you know what I'm saying, I got my company or whatever, and look across, and there's this young lady, she kind of like smooching up on this Hispanic guy, and like like on Animal Planet when you watch a deer getting hunted like by a wolf or something.
Mm.
That's how I look, bro. And I hope it wasn't the same Hispanic guy that I watched get smooshed up on by this young lady and probably set up or something. I don't know, bro. But it was crazy out there in Dallas Sunday, man. It was a nice weekend. It's always something going on down there. That's why I don't like being down there. But
Hey, look, bro.
sometimes.
That's the first place that man took me when I got here to Dallas, bro. He literally
That's
drove me over there and said, "This is
that was
the
safe,
place."
bro.
saying it's hit when you first come. When you first come to Dallas.
Deep Ellum, and it was uptown. Now, when I the golden age of Dallas nightlife, they had uptown. They had this club spot called Spin. Top level was like open, open air. They had a DJ up there. The bar was there. Different kind of music from the second to first floor. The second floor, middle, turf up. They got all the, that's what the trap, rap music and all this stuff. First floor, that's like top 100 clubs. And that was the time. That was the time. And then
They shut it down.
got abandoned. I don't know if they shut it down or what happened to it, but it just stopped being a thing. And like the building was just sitting there and nobody ever like rebought it, so maybe they had a struggle with it. But I don't know, bro. Like that was the time. They never replaced that. All this stuff now is like old school. But I'm old, man. I'm old.
Wow.
Didn't know nobody. Didn't know nobody. It was the first time I was in the club. Called me the drink.
Tonguing her down.
That's how you survive for real.
Tonguing her down.
Hung and everything.
That's crazy.
I saw it. I was looking at the
You said it.
Kind of first out, but then I was into it.
Hey, you ain't live too much till you kiss a girl.
That sound like a Diddy party.
It was a little cute.
It sound like a Diddy party.
Don't be my weekend. Ain't nobody asked me.
Hold on.
Ain't nobody asked me how the fuck my weekend was.
We just gonna skip over what J Max said. How was your weekend, man?
My weekend was good, bro. I chilled. I got out a little bit. I didn't like get out, but I did. I accomplished a goal this weekend. So for the month, I was going for 50 miles. You know, y'all niggas know I like to run. So like every day I run like 3, 4 miles. I run. But basically, I just 50.
That's good shit right there.
Today's April 1st. I hit that bitch March 31st. No April Fool's Day. I did that.
That's good shit.
I feel accomplished today or next month for April. I'm hitting
80.
80.
Hey, you know they say if you run too much, it's gonna mess with your testosterone.
It don't mess with my dick. Ain't shit
I
wrong.
tell you what they say,
Ain't
man.
nothing wrong with my testes.
The testosterone.
My testes are work. And they gonna continue to work. Alright, man. Work, 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 work.
Don't run out all your juice, bro. Don't run out all your juice, man.
But look, but the reason why I'm able to run the way I be running though, I like the goddamn music. Bro. I ain't gonna lie, I be having my playlist. I be having all different, like I've been having Master P on that bit. I have, Master P. I do some of that Playboy Cardi in there. You know what I'm saying? I have some Young Thug, some Wayne, and sadly, like sometimes I have Justin Bieber. Like, now I know that's a weird combination, but that's my.
Nah, bro. Yeah, nah, I rock with Justin. I can rock with Justin.
You like Justin?
I ain't running to nothing because I ain't running.
Come on, before y'all come to me, I don't.
I ain't gonna lie, I rock with Justin Bieber. I rock with Justin Bieber. I've been a fan, bro. Honestly, I was a hater when we was kids. I was like, how do you like online? You know what I'm saying? Niggas all the same age. But that nigga wasn't singing that well, bro. I'm gonna tell you that now. But he sound good.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you sound like a hater, man.
No. He sounded good. No lie. I was a fan. Listen, I'm not saying I wasn't a fan. But I used to sing all this. I used to sing it.
That boy got the auto tune in his pocket. Boy got the auto tune in his pocket.
But then, no. I think he didn't sound good to me. I thought I was better, bro. I was a hater at the time. We was the same age.
I feel you, bro.
I hop on YouTube, bro. I'm killing this little nigga.
Yeah.
I like the music.
Yeah, I sing better than Chris Brown, bro.
Yeah, that's how I was with Chris Brown. I just like it.
I sing better than Chris Brown. Yeah.
When I first heard Chris Brown running came out, bro, 2006, I hated it. Like it wasn't even because it wasn't even because he was famous. It was just that like when I saw him, it was like, damn, we went from Usher to this.
Like,
Yeah.
put
Like
him
you
in
had Chris
hard.
Brown at the time, you had Omarion. I even fuck with Omarion because I was like, Omarion.
So he sing better than Jay Holiday. So he sing better than Jay Holiday.
Huh?
Jay Holiday, low key, alright now.
Chris Brown sing better than Jay Holiday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vocally.
Yeah, Chris Brown killing Jay Holiday.
No.
Yeah, Jay Holiday was cold then. You
He was
remember
cold then. We going back to that time period we were just talking about.
Jay Holiday did one song.
No. He not a one hit wonder. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Jay Holiday not a one hit. Jay
Two
Holiday had
songs.
a whole pit. See, you
No,
need them
nigga,
back.
don't do
Run
that.
back.
Don't do that. All he did was put you to bed. And what's the other one that he hit?
I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe.
Yeah, I can't breathe. Yeah, that's the only song he had, bro.
No, bro, he had a whole good album, bro. That first album was good. After that, he fell off. He was the one album.
He a double winner.
A one album wonder.
Well, I'll say you can't mix them in the same conversation.
Nah. I was trying to see because we was back there.
Chris Brown, he on a different tier. He on that damn good Usher.
Chris Brown the GOAT. Y'all know what gonna say it.
Right now, Chris Brown actually killing us.
Chris Brown the GOAT. You might well gonna put it there.
Michael Jackson. Ain't nobody gonna take that bait. I'm trying to bait somebody to argue with me about Chris Brown or Michael Jackson.
Chris Brown the GOAT.
Nah, well, this
Wait a
the
minute,
thing.
what about Chris Brown?
You can't even compare this album.
Are they
to
comparable?
today. Yeah, they're comparable, but
It's a generational. Conversation. This is the MJ LeBron conversation all over again.
Jordan. Basically, Michael is Jordan. Chris Brown is LeBron.
That's a generational conversation.
That again?
Michael Jackson is Jordan.
And you saying like that's up here.
Yeah. Michael Jackson is Jordan.
He got you. He got you.
No.
LeBron down here.
Hold up, man.
He got you. I don't know.
Let me explain it. Hold up.
He putting the.
All right.
He doing chronological order.
Like Gifted said, it's a generational thing.
Okay.
It's just like how it's Jordan, LeBron, but at the same time, LeBron, it wouldn't be no LeBron if it wasn't for who? Jordan. Jordan.
Like we stand on the back, we stand on the shoulders of giants. So like LeBron up here and Jordan down here, right?
No, I'm not gonna put Jordan that low because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Jordan,
So if it wasn't for
if it wasn't
Michael
for Michael
Jackson.
Jackson, it would be no Chris Brown.
think about it.
so
That's like
Michael Jackson,
Hey,
Chris Brown.
if you look now, if you another person, you want to say that?
So
You gotta build on our ancestors, bro.
So-
Be the next person better than Chris Brown.
You're right. You're right. That's what I hope.
I don't think it's gonna get no better. I don't think it's gonna get no better.
You know what I'm saying?
Chris Brown is the GOAT of our generation.
Mike, Chris Brown.
But Chris Brown I just like I said, that comparison of him being that's just like I said. So, have we seen Michael Jackson do flips on the stage? Have we ever seen Michael Jackson do flips?
Have we seen Michael Jackson kiss a woman?
Yeah.
He didn't want either.
Hey,
No, listen, I ain't even mean to do that. I rock with Chris. I rock with Chris. But I don't think comparing him to Michael is.
I ain't gonna lie, we might have cut that shit. 'Cause ain't no way you can say that about Michael.
He came for Michael.
Chris ain't gonna want to come on the show if you here.
No. I rock with Chris.
I mean, you know, if Chris called, then you know we'll.
You gotta address it.
Hey, DeMarcus. Hey, DeMarcus.
We still you gotta address it.
Good clock out.
Chris coming for all those
Five people is compass. You know, it gets too much. You know, we want to have war. Y'all
He
kind
saw
of
episode 2.
brother.
He saw episode 2.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
saw episode 2. He ain't a fan, bro. He really don't want you here. That's just the truth. He don't
You
want
know,
you
it's,
here.
hey, it's above me at this point, bro. I mean, it's above me. Executive says we got to do it. Hey,
You just said he down here.
Let me ask y'all a question. So we were talking about Michael Jackson, we were talking about Chris Brown. Where do Justin Bieber rank up?
nowhere.
I think cut the whole screen off.
You know, they was trying to compare him to Michael too at one point because he was a young artist that was hitting hard when he first came out. Baby, bro, y'all know the type of money that nigga made off Baby?
What I'm saying, as far as like ranking and wise, as far as like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna get mine. But at the same time, Justin Bieber, if he was to drop some good singles, Future would damn sure sell out too. And people, in a sense, at one point, Justin Bieber was bigger than him. At one point, when people was hating on Chris Brown, you know, they always hated on Chris Brown. But I'm saying, at one point, Justin Bieber was popping more when he was coming out with his younger days, more than Chris Brown. So, what do you think he brings up when it comes to Chris Brown?
I
Or
think
other artists, period?
I think logistically speaking, when we talking about selling out, you gotta look at where these people selling out. Justin Bieber ain't selling out the same venues that Chris Brown's selling out.
I don't know about that, man.
He
That
might
nigga's
not. I
being
don't
real.
know. He might not be bringing the same demographic every time. Pretty much he is though. When we think about it, they both got the same group of people that they grew up
Same
performing to.
fan.
Same fan base for the most part. The thing is, and Justin Loki is a R&B singer, not just a pop singer. He's also pop and R&B. So he's able to get, bro. When he dropped that album that was low key black music,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
he
Journey.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
for
that
us. That was his best album. For a lot of black people, he was like, yeah, that's it. I was already a fan before Journey got here. Like, like, nah, bro, he big. That's just it. He big as all of them.
hey, well, at the end of the day, I just feel like Justin, even though he reached his peak and he ain't going nowhere else, right now he going through some shit. And the reason why I say he going through some shit because he basically been going live lately. And you know, a lot of artists don't post. You know, a lot of artists post. We all know these dudes on White House and stuff. But at the end of the day, Justin Bieber went live, and we know he to be a very private guy. He went live basically just kind of showing some real concern from a guy.
He really is our age, bro. At 30, he our age, bro. He 30. I mean, at 30 years old,
Started locking up. I knew something was going on. I
man,
did. Right.
we done lived a few lives.
Bro, what you just say about that man's face?
We remember when his face started locking up on this side and he couldn't move it.
Man, I had Bell's palsy too, man. What you talking about?
That was, bro. That was more. I'm just saying, bro. He was stuck.
It was Bell's palsy.
I'm just saying he was stuck. He knew something was going on. It was stress or something. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
He couldn't sing or nothing.
Well, for real. See, somebody in the chat just said, did he kill Diddy for real? And what's crazy
Diddy
about
stressed him
that
out.
Whoa.
is what's crazy
Shout
about
out my
that.
man Peace.
Hey, you know, a lot of people been kind of coming up with these assumptions about Diddy getting to Justin and getting to Usher. Usher supposed to draw Justin to Diddy. Usher did the Super Bowl last year, and he asked Justin Bieber to be a part. Justin was like his mind wasn't in the right place. This kind of again made speculation go higher. That may be something that happened. So it's like right now we seeing like this guy like drugs and now again all artists are on drugs. Like I ain't gonna say we not all artists.
He was out 99%.
Rest in peace, Rich Homie.
They're on drugs.
99%.
So do you guys think what's going on in like his activity as far as like what he's been doing and what he's been putting out there? Do y'all think that comes from like a private weapon? Like he has to like it's just something like he's battling and you think he like he just like again he needs
There goes a video of
We got it.
Put it on full screen. Get these people this man's face.
We supposed to be vibing too hard to this.
I don't know. He might just be like me. Shit, I be vibing sometimes too.
Is he making his own beats or something? I mean, if I can understand if he making that beat and making the song.
Do y'all hear the lyrics to that?
I can't hear it.
I don't know, bro. I think he just vibing.
No, he high as hell, bro. You know he high as hell, bro.
Now I'd have been up here off the bottle and playing on the keyboard and messing around with stuff, and I'd have been vibing. That's just off the bottle.
He'll be vibing off of some eBay.
Yeah.
Why does sound like Playboy Cardi?
What I'm thinking, bro, he's sober still.
It might be.
Playing even bigger.
I ain't gonna lie. I now, like honestly, from watching the video and again from seeing the comments from what people are saying, that nigga just got
As you do the chat share.
he high as hell, but he fine. Ain't nothing wrong with
Probably
that.
high on something. Yeah, he can't say no to it. He might be high on something. But the thing is, yeah, that's what I was about to say. I didn't think Justin was on no strong drugs. All I know him for
Oh, there we go.
is cannabis, like that I know for a fact. But I didn't know.
We don't deal with it.
I know he smoked weed. He didn't put that on live. That he
Everybody smoke weed.
I just don't know if he do anything else. I mean, now granted, most people that I know now be on that booger sugar too.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Realize. A lot of
Okay.
people not realize.
So basically, from what we get is people, at the end of the day, as a celebrity, you can't live your life a certain way because they can always smoke.
Yeah, they gonna find something wrong. They gonna
Because at the end of the day, from that video, from what we just watched, it seems like everybody can agree that he was fine.
It's fine. He might have been high.
But if you go look, but again, if you go look at those comments, people are going crazy saying he needs help. This is he's trying to run away from this place, this dark place, and all that.
I'm gonna tell you what he said. And I ain't gonna believe it at first because he knows what I'm like. I'm appreciating his journey. Know that fact.
Oh,
Well,
no,
he
he
do that,
definitely need
yeah.
help. He
That
definitely
nigga
need help. And I don't know if he actually is mentally going through something. Sometimes I'm concerned that he might actually be mentally ill, like Kanye is. He on them drugs still. He on them drugs making him more ill.
I saw a video recently from like me and mom.
Someone who's coming out that mystery van.
Hey, I remember that one when he was with Casanata. Hey, what is it? Hey, what is it? Hey, what?
It was something in the mystery van. Weird.
He was with Casanata at the house. Hey, what is it?
Stop, bro.
Damn, bro. 200 days ago.
That's a blunt in his eye.
Hey,
But he holding it like this crack roll.
Yeah, bro.
Say them quiet like you make too much. They can't even go on out of the next. The hell, that is. I'd rather go out like DMX and go out like.
Going out like DMX. What does that mean?
Down. I do be.
hey, hold on, pause it, bro. Rewind it to where it's like it's just showing, like when he's standing up.
Get him, bro, chest.
That shit make me sad.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like I be out here begging for love.
Alright, pause it right there.
Begging my walk around with my hand out. I'm soaking for love, bro. I want to be loved so bad, man. I want like, man, bro, I just love, I feel love, bro. I want to be talking to somebody. I want to be felt by somebody. I'm on a jet, me, my old girls, me, my uncle, me, man, their wife, that's him, bro, them, like that.
He on live.
He been fucked up, bro. I'm sorry. Kodak, he's one of them artists where he can't be.
You just let him be fucked up. Because
Yeah,
honestly,
and
as long as he keep putting out what I like to hear.
That's crazy. Hey, check this comment in the chat, bro. Check this comment. It says, "As a barber, I love this show. It has every stage of beard growth." Hey, I'm in the army, but I gotta cut my, I gotta cut my, bro. Okay, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy there. Shout out to Polar Nights for that wild comment, man. That's crazy.
As long as he keep putting out drug music, I like his drug music, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I like his
Without
drug
drug
music.
music, no.
No, like his music is somebody that's on drugs, so he's drug music. He on drugs though.
thought he from Florida.
Oh, you know, yeah, he's Florida. I mean, that shit.
If they ever did a live action Kodak,
Apples and oranges. Florida and Louisiana, same place.
Kodak could be that live.
Nah, them two whole different countries.
It goes to me, bro. I'm praying for Kodak. I hope they
Yeah, pray for the brother, man.
Hey, yo, P. Hey, P. Did you ever listen to that Dirk album like you said you was gonna do?
I did. On the West Happy though. I mean, nah, cause Dirk, he fucking.
So so
All the artists that I love, bro, they.
I tell you, it's over with.
Change your artist to find them.
Nah, bro, fuck it. I'm just find new.
I'm glad Thug home, man.
They miss them every day, but no, that
Oh, we just need to go and drop our project while we playing.
that Dirk album, bro, is good. It's good. I listened to like his last shit before, and none of them really hit just like that Plain 21 voice. But this one right here, the Deep Thoughts, is really good. I think my 3 standout tracks are They Wanna Be You with Future, Monitoring Me, and Untouchable. He got some shit on there though. He
So
got
the
some
one with Richard, is that the hottest feature that they got on there? Cause I know they got the
He got a feature with Baby on there, and I think that Baby song is decent too.
Which baby?
Classic, it's classic. Dirk Baby. Yeah. Good Baby, good Baby.
You know, baby blackball. He ain't gonna get a nobody feature no time.
You talking about baby and Slim, still point guard and center?
No, the other baby.
It's,
Baby was.
which baby? We got a lot of babies.
The baby ain't gonna get a nobody feature.
I'll put him on my track.
Who was he featured on?
I'll put him on my track. I'm gonna tell him to switch the flow up too.
I ain't gonna lie, the baby just dropped that freestyle the other day. Squabble up. He just
Oh, I gotta hear that. I ain't heard that. I gotta hear that squabble up. Play it after the dirt, man.
Cole?
hey,
Man.
I heard that one. That's okay. Pull up that squabble up.
Play it.
Yeah, but Young Miami though. Think
You
about it.
pixelated. Put you're not in front of it. Put it in the middle.
Ain't really as high.
You pixelated up.
You did get
You unfocused your camera. Just have to do this, bro.
yeah, but she ain't.
Oh, she ain't too hot either right now.
Who else really like got a name? Look at him on the feature.
He don't need it, bro. I be playing it.
He don't need it, but I'm saying other people ain't gonna do it.
Freestyle. That nigga, he giving you every reason to know why he's ass.
Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need it.
He just like Chris. He just like whoever other artist is out here independent. That motherfucker on ride. That nigga on tour right now. He was just in Austin. Man, all these damn girls, they love that nigga. He still got niggas that genuinely she can mix and actually rap.
Yeah, no,
can't
'cause he
take
can
away
flow.
the talent.
I think he flow better than Lil Baby. My truth.
Oh, I can't listen to Lil Baby voice more than 2 songs in a row, bro. I can't listen to it 2 songs in a row. I be ready to turn that off.
Wayne together. I would put the Baby and Wayne before I put Lil Baby.
Whoa.
I would put the
Whoa.
Baby got flows that I would connect and say the Baby and Wayne can be close.
That would not.
Better. Not
No.
better, just saying. I would put him there before Lil Baby because they were trying to make Lil Baby.
Let's just leave Wayne out of it. Let's just leave Wayne out of it.
Little baby, I was being rude.
Let's just leave him out of it.
I'm not even rocking with Wayne. And I can't.
Let's just leave him out of it.
I can't. Wayne and the Baby can't be in there.
Nah.
He got flows, bro.
He got flows. He got flow.
I just want to say before these brothers say anything, little baby, I apologize for anything I said. We need you to come on the show, brother.
Nah, I'd rather the baby be out here than Lil Baby.
We take any baby. We take a 2-month baby. We take any baby.
Y'all saw the interview he did with Lil Yachty. He was like, I wear my heart on my sleeve. And he was trying to say like he keep his heart, his feelings tucked down. And he was like, bro, ain't heart on your sleeve mean you show your feelings?
Who said that?
Lil Yachty said that. He was like, ain't wearing your heart on your sleeve mean
Hey, Boat ain't slow though, bro. All these freestyles be going ham.
Ready,
200. Go ahead. That is. Oh, there you go. There you go. Go back a little bit. They just switched the beat. Yeah, they just. He did 3 freestyle. There you go. That's hard.
This gonna be a fucking weird segment. Now you can fucking debate me. The baby probably almost the closest that we have right now, for real.
With that freestyle and the metaphors, he put something on. But I still wouldn't. You said the closest. How close are we talking? Like, cause it's still not no here.
Can I offer a better comparison? In my opinion, a better comparison. Take it from Prince. I think that the baby and T.I.
Comes the lyrics.
I was telling motherfuckers that I think the baby he reminded me a lot of T.I. Even like T.I. He was a wild nigga when he first came out, and then he came out hard. He had like bars, cadence, and he had motherfucking beats that was slapping. And the baby did kind of the same thing with T.I.
The baby got. I think he got a little more flow than T.I. I think he got a little more flow. T.I. got some lyrics in that vocabulary, but I think the baby got. Right, listen, now I'm a T.I. fan now. I'm a T.I. fan. I still got the CDs from out my Jordan shoebox now. But I'm telling you, the baby got a little more flow in my mind. Now T.I. gonna talk about it a little more than the baby is, but as far as flow,
T.I. storytelling. The baby can still more metaphorical and lyrical like Wayne is. That's why we compare him to like.
Yeah, that's why I compare him to Wayne. And Wayne is literally metaphor rapper, artist.
He got a T.I.
Baby,
impact.
the baby got that shit. People don't talk about it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the baby got that shit. But again, just the fact that they're on the man, everybody want to look down. That nigga, I mean, he really did a song with Wayne, and they went toe to toe.
Oh God.
was that Lonely Baby?
That's why I'm putting him.
That video they got, it's the baby song. They
What, Lonely Baby?
On that beat. I think no, it was another one that
well, you know what? Since we talking about it, fuck it.
Let me see if I can find.
Baby cold as hell. We just compared him to Wayne. So how about this? Now, you compare the baby to Wayne is right now in his career. That's Wayne to me.
Why ain't peaked a while ago?
Oh God. Why won't we saying this?
Peak? As far as peaked?
Wayne has peaked as far as impact.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as far as how big his career is gonna be. But I'm not saying it's the end of his career. I'm saying he more the plateau. Yeah,
he was basically saying, he was like, is Wayne Pete? Because we was having a conversation last week. They was basically, he was like, he was going crazy talking about what was Wayne's favorite best
yeah.
track, best, what it was, best verse.
Best feature. Best
It was
feature,
one of
yeah.
his best verse or whatever, best feature. And at the end of the day, yeah, so somebody basically asked that question. So it's like, do we think he
Nah,
peaked?
bro.
I think he definitely peaked back in like 2004.
I wouldn't say he's necessarily peaked to the point where he's on a
Bro, Wayne
decline.
off in 2012.
Wayne has become peak.
He's more of he more of on a plateau than a decline or a peak.
I mean, you can look at
Yeah.
everybody
We
he
trying to
fought.
make it sound nice because we got a lot of respect for Wayne as an artist too.
Yeah,
But what
like I love Wayne. I'm just saying, as far as like when I knew Wayne, we gotta think we knew was middle school when he was really popping.
Drought,
When I got to
drought
college,
3.
Wayne was still kind of popping. But then once I got to college, it was like we was waiting on Wayne to drop. And that's when he was in jail, and then that's when he started coming down doing like the random, like just freestyle. It just didn't have no feel to it to me no
Bro,
more.
he dropped D4. He dropped D4 our freshman year.
I think the last no, it wasn't even dedication for.
Dedication for.
The last good album that I heard from Wayne was the one where he had was it was with 2 Chainz.
That one
Not
either.
the last
Holly
one. Not
Grow.
the last one.
Oh,
Not
you
the
talking about
last.
the one
Yeah, the
You
before
talking
first
about
one
Holly
the
Grow?
Butterfly
when
Joint?
he was in college.
The
That
Butterfly album.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That was
That
ain't
was
gonna lie,
the
that was a good album.
that was the last good album. He had Wilders on it with Trina. That song. What's that shit? Ah, that shit used to go.
He
That
had
beat used to go so fucking hard. Oh.
bro. No, but this how I feel about it, bro. I don't feel like he's peaked as an artist. I feel like he's peaked as an influence. Maybe, but as an artist, no. If that nigga drop a Carter Six and it really go hard, we gonna put him back in the conversation. All he gotta do is get back in the conversation.
Bro, I'm
He's
gonna go
did
ahead and tell you right
freestyles
now.
recently that got him back in the conversation.
At the end of the day,
The LeVar Ball.
like I said, Wayne is a great. We all love Wayne. We got respect for him. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you know now. This Carter, what, 5 or 6 coming?
Six.
Let's just go ahead. It's gonna be hyped up, and then when the album get here, we gonna forget it after
I
that.
just don't want that nigga to go singing on that bitch. I don't hear none of that. I don't hear none of that. Now, unless he drop another How to Love and that, bro.
There you go. My tongue is a Uzi, my dick is an AK.
That nigga did go hard on that hoe.
Man, listen to that shit. And you know what? Sad thing about it, yeah, he wasn't talking about shit on there, but I fuck with it.
But yeah, because we fucked with Wayne at the time. He had the ear. He had our ear.
He had my
He
ear.
had our
But
ear. Yeah.
after
Yeah.
that,
Because
he
to
ain't
be
even
honest,
had that
unpopular
shit.
opinion, I didn't think Carter 4 was that good. Unpopular opinion, I didn't think Carter 4 was that good. Carter 3 was so good that Carter 4 was alright. Carter 5 also was alright.
So hey, so just like how we were talking about with the Chris Brown and Michael Jordan, the whole you know how Michael Jordan and
Yeah.
LeBron and Michael Jackson and
Yeah.
Chris Brown. So when we say Wayne, Drake,
Yeah, Drake is definitely eclipsed Wayne so far.
yeah, he flipped
He
Drake.
eclipsed Wayne as far as influence goes and what he's done with his career. But he still ain't took the. I don't think he's a better lyricist. I think he's just as good. I don't know.
Lyrics?
Lyrics, I think he's gonna toe to that.
Nah, I think Drake just a
They
better
improved it.
Drake a better performer, man.
He is, but they didn't prove that nigga can rap toe to toe with that nigga. You know how many features he got with that nigga? I ain't never seen him live.
No, I'm saying
No, I haven't, but I'm just saying he appeals more than Wayne does to the majority of the population.
come around with them dead ass dreads falling down. I'd rather see that shit than Drake just walking around with that motherfucker. Hey, he just walk around, he grabbing drinks from the bar, he just thinking he getting drunk.
Chilling. Chilling.
I feel like he probably got some turnover. I ain't gonna lie, I want to go to a Drake concert. I feel like he'll carry that turnover.
Hey, but y'all, hey, that shit is so crazy.
Oh no, I seen it. I just saw it twice.
What is the Nokia video?
Drake song.
I be so lost. I ain't never heard it before. I'm so lost. Nah, I'm so old. Nah, I ain't heard it.
I'll play the video for him. Run the video, bro. Run a little bit of it. You got it. I don't want
Oh, I
niggas
can
to
play a little bit of the song. It don't even matter. Yeah, I play the song, so we can't be saying on that video.
But they did say that nigga was throwing shots at Kendrick in the video.
Was he?
Yes, I do think that's what I was gonna say. Drake is really smart. Even though he know he can't lyrically go against Kendrick for real, I like how he goes to the video.
Petty nigga.
So how is that a shot at Kendrick?
No. The song ain't got no shots in it. The song ain't got no shots. The video.
Oh, the video.
You got that song. But
I'll look at it. Yeah, we can come back to it.
they saying he doing like some stuff similar to what Kendrick did at the Super Bowl. Kind of those shots. And even the owl scene, where the owl like kind of looking at the camera, and then do like a little what nigga like.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like he found a different. Even in the beginning, he did the little crib walk 2-step type move. I was like, oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
shooting solid.
he really was shooting his shit at that nigga. And
Girl,
I told him, hey, I told Jerry the other day, I told him, on the Nokia song, that nigga is really good for a nigga by using his own flow. He using his own flow. Girl, let me see you do that. Girl. That nigga, that's Kendrick.
type of Kendrick / Baby Keem ass shit. For real.
It's like, and he using it on his own. He's showing you like, nigga, what you call it? Protocol? All right, I'm gonna go through your shit and still make a beat.
But I still, I don't think you think that another battle would, you think you would say some shit to him? No, you think Drake will actually make a comeback, like come back on him?
Once
Do you think we
Kendrick,
can see him do a part 2?
once Kendrick says something. Now
Do you
if
think it's gonna be
Drake
a word battle?
drops another album, Kendrick drops something else, yes, I believe Drake gonna say he gonna throw some good shots like they always say. He gonna throw
I don't think that.
So yeah, I think them Ghost Riders, or you think that's Drake?
I believe the Ghostwriters are a part of his team, yeah, but I don't think that the shit that he's shooting at Kendrick is Ghostwriters. You know what I'm saying? I think anything he shoot at Kendrick. That's the reason why I say that is because he shot himself in the foot a lot during that battle. I was like, I don't see no Ghostwriters being that prideful that they like. I'm just gonna keep going even though that was him, bro. That was all him, bro. Now some stuff he was losing. That's why he was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. 'Cause I can't let this go. And I was like, bro, now you just saying the same thing over though. Shots at 5, 6 different people per shot, bro. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, that video was very creative. I liked it. It was simple as fuck, but at the same time, you could see what message he was trying to send, and he did it. And it was
That's
like,
what he should have did a long time ago though. He should have been let the battle go and just said, let me let the antics kick. That's his thing. He's an antics person.
All right. I hate to interrupt the vibes. We've been on music for 45 minutes. Let's see what what we got.
Oh.
Anybody what you got?
I don't know if y'all big in this lane, bro, but the Solo Leveling happened now. I don't know if y'all watch anime.
I ain't hit it.
I know Nardo knows because we both get on anime, bro. But Solo, I don't know if you've seen it, but
My mom told me about it though. She told me to check it out. We used to play this video game as kids, bro. It was called Guild Wars. And in the Guild Wars, you start off like as level 1, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
get classes and shit. And then you gotta go throughout the world and figure out your way through it. So we used to all play it as a battle. My mom was like Solo Level, mine was Solo
like
Level
that.
game.
bro, you got
What is that on?
it's such a big topic. Oh, it's on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
That's probably it, bro. It might be.
Is it a dub or is it
It's dubbed
English?
as they seem like it's been getting dubbed pretty much every other week. Season 2 over with now, so I think it'll be a dub for all of them by the end of next week.
How many episodes in a season? Cause when I start watching it, I'm probably gonna watch 2 seasons in one day.
12 to 13. 12 to 13. When I say the anime community is going crazy because I think it's number one on Crunchyroll, number one on another streaming site. It outdid My Hero, not My Hero, Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer still putting out episodes. I thought I was through with it.
Yeah, they got a movie coming out.
I thought I was
But
through.
as far as the animations in Demon Slayer, it's rivaling, those type of animations, bro. So
Yeah.
like, I think y'all need to check it out. Bro.
I told my mom I was gonna watch a few episodes. She tried
I'm gonna check it out.
It's worth it.
Hey, tell her let me get it too, bro.
Y'all can get,
Come on, bro. Let me get the login, man.
I don't know if my brother watches
Let me get the login, man.
who is
She know who I am.
they got a movie coming out this summer, if I'm not mistaken, not next summer. Demon Slayer.
Yeah, Demon Slayer was it for me. Michael Jackson. Demon Slayer
Yeah, bro. They got Michael Jackson, bro. I swear the main
is one of them. Yeah, the main one. Number one, whatever his name is.
my kids call that man, bro, because he always stepping up in them full black suits.
He had his head down with the cap. Like he don't
He was checking the shit out of this man in my school, bro.
last anime I watched though was Attack on Titan. And that shit,
Oh, and that's gas, bro. That's fucking gas.
it's like it's anime, but it's dark as hell, bro.
It's gas. That junk gas. If you trying to put somebody on anime, that's the one you started with.
I
You
ain't
say,
gonna lie
bro,
though, it might not even be a good one to start with. Like it may have to pay attention, but it's so
it's all over, bro. Yeah. Season 3, if you're not really dedicated, you'll fall off. Because season 3 is when you start being like, what the is going on? When did this switch up? So if you're not really locked in by season 3, you might not rock.
Hey, which one is that? So I can put my old lady on it.
Titan.
Attack on Titan. I'm gonna put her on it.
Titan, bro. Attack on Titan.
with My Hero Academia, I was on that like the first 2 seasons.
It's good. You should keep back
I ain't gonna lie. I dove in head first. I dove in head first and watched all of Naruto.
I never started back watching TV. I've been hearing about all these shows on like Netflix and Apple TV and all.
Don't get into it, bro. She be watching that Tyler Perry's The Oval 24/7. Wanna watch that? I be watching.
Hey, speaking of Tyler Perry, bro, have y'all seen Marvin Sapp lock people in his church?
That's
like
cra-
a Tyler Perry movie.
That's crazy. He said,
It really is, bro.
"Hey, close the doors. Close the doors." I said, "Close the doors." Show the video. Show the. I've only seen the memes and the people making fun of it.
Now, if everybody in here gets $20 and leave out of $40, brothers and sisters, I implore you to reach in your pocket. Ushers looked at him. They was confused.
I said, close the doors.
And the ushers like, ushers.
Close the doors.
And so he told him, he ain't touched though, but he told him to close the door, bro. And he said, I'm locking y'all in here until everybody in this building gets $20.
I don't care what you say. I got my relationship with me and God. If I ain't got 20 to give, you ain't getting it.
If I got to give, and I don't want to give you 20.
Well, I put my little $2 in that plate.
I you gotta force people to do it. That's
Yeah.
stupid. If you gotta force somebody to do something that they're supposed to be taught to understand why they do it, it's
Facts.
supposed to be a principle that you do
Yeah,
without
you supposed to
forcing
understand
people or
why.
forcing you to do it. That was the where he messed up. Even if his intent was to show that if we all do this, like in the black community, if we say, y'all, we all put $20 together, we could. If your mindset was there, yes, great. But the way you went about it, your delivery was stupid. Now
Yeah.
everybody gonna look at you like you're looking for the church, looking for money, and you gotta know
Charlatan.
yeah, you gotta know who your audience is and how you move, and then you're getting it recorded.
For me, the way I think about that situation,
Whoa.
damn, your shit turned way fucking close. The reason why I kind of don't fuck with it, like the principle, like now I got my relationship with my
I
mom.
think we need to stop talking about church.
I got my whatever. Let me just say this. At the end of the day, my mom. I don't know how y'all pay tithes. I don't even know if y'all pay tithes. But my mom pays hella tithes, and she gets on me about pay your tithes, Darius, pay your 10%. And I'm sure everybody parents do that. My only thing is, if you putting your 10% in, and let's just say you're paying your tithes every month, you're doing your part. If somebody comes to you and say, "Now I want you to give more," because God told me to tell you to give more. Don't tell me what the hell God told me to tell. Cause my thing is, bro, God didn't tell me that. He told you
Yeah,
that.
if God ain't told you that, then that's different. If God ain't put
And
that
it's
on
like
your
when
heart
you
to
put
do
that
that,
on me, I start getting anxiety. Cause it's like, don't do that.
That's
just
just that's just the that should BS meter reading through whoever that person was.
yeah, yeah, bro. Because the thing is, I think it's a matter of your heart. Why do you want to give to this church? What about this church is what they're doing makes you feel like if I give to them, this is about to go to the kingdom actually. This is actually about to build towards Christ and actually help somebody and actually go towards scholarships and actually go to if you know that that church is actually doing those works, it feels better to say I can give my 10% here, which I already know I owe God, but I can give it here without feeling like I'm just giving them my money and the pastor got a caddy or you know what I'm saying and he in here chilling we ain't got no new door yet.
I
He in
think
here
it's
she
gotta.
in here going
My
crazy.
thing is, my only thing, like he said, it's like at the end of the day, it's like you know that media. You start to read bullshit, but it's like at the
Yeah.
same time, my thing is like, if you want me to give more, what if I'm not able to give more? What if that person's not able to give more? Or it's not even just that. It's like, what? How the fuck is this helping me? Like,
I will say, um, the principle of tithing and being able to set aside 10% of your income makes
right,
you think that I need to go out here and go either make more or better
Mhm.
budget the money that I do have. So it kind of
right,
Yeah.
psychologically puts you to a place where
Yeah.
right.
I'm going to be smarter with my money because I know I got to put some over here. So I
Yeah.
get it. I
And
think it's just the way that we go about using the money when
and
going to
yeah.
the church has to be better
The way that
assessed.
the world has done it, the way that the early church has made it look, a lot of like you said, charlatans have taken that position and utilized those funds in the wrong way. So it's that's why a lot of people don't, like you said, Daryl. That's why a lot of folks don't go to church now because they don't know who to trust. They like, bro, I'm giving you this, but what are you? What is this really doing to help the community? Like you said, what is this doing to help me? Not personally, but what am I
And I can
seeing
see,
the
and
effects
now
of
I
this?
can see how it looked crazy on the Marvin Sapp situation. Cause it's like, first of all, he's a pastor.
Hmm.
You know, he's a pastor, so you know you respect that. But at the same time, you got somebody else on the other side looking at it. They like, my nigga, this dude Grammy. He probably got a Grammy. I don't know what he got, but he got awards for his gospel singing. He got money. What the hell you asking $20 from everybody? 8 minutes. We want to know where that's going. And you telling me to close the door, shut the door, nigga. You know how quick I am to walk up to a usher and be like, you better move.
It's the delivery, bro. It's the delivery. You're not teaching your congregation why you doing it, and what, like you said, Pat, the principle of getting your first. It really was. This is how it's set up. God asked the early Hebrew people to give the best of what they have, right? The tenth or the first of what they have, just to say that I trust you with this, God, regardless of what takes place. I trust that you're gonna give this back tenfold. I'm giving you 10%, and I know you're gonna give this back tenfold because I trust you, not because I want it back tenfold, because I trust you with what I'm giving you. If you don't feel like you can trust your church or trust the place you're putting it at, it's gonna be hard.
That's kind of funny. It's at the end of the day, what we're saying is stop feeling like I feel like what places like certain people, and I'm not talking about everybody. Let me just talk about
Yeah.
certain people. At the end of the day, stop feeling like I
tried them.
And I feel like,
I tried them.
but I also think that thought too of just what's been passed down from your grandfather, like, you're supposed to give. You're supposed to give. No if, no and, no buts. You're supposed to give. So that's what I'm saying. So now, if I feel like I got something on mine, I shouldn't be looked at as crazy just because I was born.
I got questions. I got questions.
That's all it is. It's questions that need answers.
I
Yeah.
got questions of why. You don't want to do it just blindly. You don't want to be ignorant about what you're doing.
And that's why he look like shit the way he look on social media. We had a time. Now this shit was happening when his other social media shit was even worse. It wasn't the same.
No, nothing about it. They could have said that it was another day.
But you gotta think about it. Now we in the social media.
Yeah.
They gonna have to put another song out. He gonna have to do what Kirk did. Only that apology. What Kirk did when he got in trouble. Bro, people was rocking with it, and then he did this. I was like, God, he shot himself in the foot.
I just felt like all I'm saying is I just felt like his situation was everybody.
People have genuine conversations. I'm thinking about other religions that we have out there. Viewership, my Catholic Muslim, Eid, Eid, they just want to last year, Ramadan. So for 30 days, as I understand it, they can't eat during any time of Sunday. Like they have water and have to wait throughout the rest of the day. Y'all fast for 30 days? Y'all say?
So question, when you say fast, how long am I fasting and what have I not ate?
You said from sun up to sundown, nothing.
So after 5 a.m., you can't eat until the sun goes down. You can't eat or drink anything. Actually.
So like basically if I was doing sex I could eat this until 9 o'clock.
Yeah, the sun go down real late.
That's what it means. When the sun goes down.
Honestly, me,
I could do it. I don't know if I've done it for 30 days. I don't know if I've done it for 30 days, but I've definitely gone days without.
if I'm actually thinking about it, I think I take
What would y'all, all right, so if you had to fast right now for 30 days, what's one thing you might do?
From one thing in life.
Probably fast corn.
Right, we got corn nowadays.
You said corn?
I had to realize when you say corn, I'm over here.
Next person. Okay, we got that gentleman Jack. What would you fast from, Jesus?
It's that caffeine. Energy drinks. I never not stop taking my naps. I'm gonna take my nap. I think you need that nap, bro.
I don't know if he just said this, like, I don't know if he just said this or if he said it earlier. That's another thing I would do. But yes, I would fast from women. Only because no homo, like, I mean, I ain't against it. But the reason I'm saying I would fast from women, because me, I think sometimes I be wanting to test myself and see how long I can go without being physically and also like yeah, fuck you over there. I would rather just like I would want to know how it feels. Also I wouldn't want to get my feelings so because sex because me, being physical sex, that plays a big role when it comes to the woman and different that as it comes to us. Like us, y'all, we can go fuck.
So you talking soul ties?
Yeah, I don't like giving women.
You don't like feeling like you might feel like an ass.
I don't like feeling like
Did all this. You know you don't really want to be with them.
yeah, like if I like you, I like you, buddy, I want you to feel that thrill. But at the same time, I'm just talking about as far as like other, like when you just out there just
Nah, I can relate. I'll speak on it from my position because I'm a big Kevin Gates fan.
all I'm saying is that's why, see,
So
like me, that's why I stay away. Like personally, I'm just being real, and I can say this out loud. That's why I don't really formulate with everybody because at the end of the day, if I don't like you, it's like if I don't like you, ain't no point of leading you on, man. Because I
what?
don't got time for you to be outside this motherfucking window. You get what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
like,
you want another level of peace with me.
Well, yeah, but I'm telling you, I see where I feel like you coming from is humans. Like we are creatures, man. I mean, that's what we was made to do. But you don't want to be victim of the flesh either. You don't want that controlling your mind and your everyday life. You don't want to be like, oh, I need to find something to do this weekend. Need to find me something. Life first.
Dope, bro. That's why marriage is dope, bro. Because it puts you in a position of accountability.
Yeah.
And you have to sacrifice that flesh because you're gonna have it anyway, but you gotta sacrifice it because you're like, bro, I've committed to this. When you say I'm committed to this, there's something that's right there to say, I can't even mess this up. I can't even think about messing it up. Even if I thought about it, I gotta get out of
so
the
just like how
relationship.
you explaining it. So now I'm gonna bring it back to my homie over here. So Gideon. So like I said, you're married. Is everything the way that he explained it? Is it that like that for you? Is it just that same exact feeling, or is it a little different?
Is it the same exact feeling? I mean, is there still temptation? You're gonna be tempted every day.
That's what. See, that's okay. That's okay.
But you have to be master to your temptations and master to your flesh. Which is why I'm such a big Kevin Gates fan. Because people be thinking he talk about bullshit, but he be spitting.
No, he's spitting.
You under the rest, bro.
He be spitting. I'm not under the rest. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Hey, I see somebody moving in that corner.
No, seriously.
The way I see it as a single man is that there, I don't even look at it like a single man with all these women around. It's just humans around you, bro. Like, if that's what you focus on, women being there, then that's what you're gonna always see. It's like as a single person, you got freedom and opportunity, and you got shit. If it's in you, you got to create, bro. And it's like you can use that time to really build some shit and make opportunities that future that you see for yourself and for the family that you want to create at some point. God willing, that you can have that foundation. And I feel like that's what people overlook how we be single. You got a partner, you got somebody that's dependent on you, relationship or something like that, you know. And they might as well be trying to they taking up your time, they taking up your energy. You gotta focus on them because you want to be a good person. So you gotta be single now.
To be
Hey,
the best
man,
that
you
happens.
was saying some real shit. Just the fact that this motherfucker said get married and have babies.
This Rod ass, man.
That's HR. That's HR.
Hey, but no, but then you right though too about that. As far as like being able to have that room and that space. Like I said, bro, it's just me myself. I just wish, like I said, as far as like couples like that and everything, just really taking people into my sanctuary, like being real. Because at the end of the day, it's like at the end of the day, you can have the same thing being single and still have thoughts and understanding of how you can move forward. And damn, I can get away with this. I ain't get away with this. I can get away with this. But it's like you doing all that, I can get away with this. But you really can't, cause that bitch, once you give her some of that bitch gonna be
Oh yeah, bro. It ain't never. Everything comes with a consequence, bro. Every action has a reaction. It don't matter what you do. It's gonna fall. Something gonna come back to you.
And he learned from it. He learned from experience.
Yeah, bro. I know all too well.
We all do. I mean, we all do. We all do. That's part. That's part. That's part of maturing and growing up, and getting to where you want to be in life, and that's all based on your faith and your goals personally. I ain't gonna sit here and judge nobody off of what they do. What you said? Yeah, that's your.
Love don't make you spit.
That's
Okay.
Y'all got it.
We ain't got it. We ain't got it. And where there's no vision,
a vision without action is merely a dream.
he just brought up vision though. And the reason I'm gonna say this is because the reason why I would feel like I
On the football field.
hard right now doing morning routine. And even though if it look like bullshit, at the end of the day, that nigga, he's setting himself up. He's making something. And it's like people are following him. And it's like you wouldn't even hate that shit because it's like, bro, I used to be in the cafeteria with this nigga. Like I used to walk in the cafeteria.
And you know, be happy for him, bro.
Nigga here, man, you can't do nothing but be happy for him. Man. It's like if you see him, you be able to do it. It's like,
What am I
and
not doing?
and like you know, he ain't out. I mean, I'm sure he probably got. I'm sure he got. But then they, you know, he ain't just out here broadcasting women. You know, he got his thing going on. It's like his followers are going up. I think he had like 2 million before he even went viral. Right now he has 2 million followers.
He and you know what helped him. That's why I was thinking about it when it was going down, bro. At first I was like, everybody on this man ass like that. Then I started thinking, I was like, bro, this ain't been nothing but shoot this shit up. Because it ain't like he's doing it. They're trying to make something negative about it, but it's not like he's doing anything that's negative. Everything that he's doing is showing you that this is how you should utilize your time. This is how I look because of how I utilize it. This is what I do with that time. And even though these look like some crazy blocks of time that I did all of this, and the stuff I'm doing might be a little wild to you because you're not practicing it, but it's still all our positive things I'm doing. So now you trying to make fun of it, it's only gonna bring more people attention to it. Now it's time for you to make the next video and
But you know what's
blow it
crazy
up.
though? But what's crazy though, it's like it's so many people that just in entertainment industry, music industry, all type of different industries. They all claim to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You got people like Dwayne Johnson. Nigga says he get up at 4 o'clock every morning and go work out.
I believe
Now
that.
me personally, do I think he's telling the truth? I don't know. I don't live with a nigga that I don't give a fuck. But at the same time, it's just that persona of being able to say I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm gonna go get myself together. I'm gonna start my day off this. And he made it go viral. And now people are trying to follow that. Even if they're playing with it, they're trying to follow it because that is the actual persona of being great. Like when you're trying to be great, everybody say the early bird get the worm. Early bird get the worm. So it's like when you watch that shit, you just sit there like, damn, bro.
the banana, the banana was wild.
The banana routine. But guess what?
It probably worked.
It's clickbait.
When I saw that shit the first time, I started thinking, damn, banana peel might be good for my skin.
It might be, and it probably is.
You better print.
I never said I was putting a banana on my skin when I saw it.
I never said that. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, I started thinking, maybe a banana.
Oh, word. Little lemon juice. The little lemon juice made sense.
Nardo had the eye patches on, bro. The last
Last stream, yeah.
everybody got influence. You gotta keep it, bro. I'm just saying, all he's showing is that this is how you should carry it. If you're trying to, not that you're trying to be him.
If I was a millionaire, I promise you I'd sleep past 6, bro.
Oh God, now I got my own.
If I was a millionaire, I promise you I ain't getting up to 8 or 9, bro.
That's why I ain't no millionaire. I get up at 6:45. That's why I ain't no millionaire. I get up at 6:45.
And I'm gonna take a nap.
This is another thing that I challenge myself with all the time too, is that I tell myself I want to be all of these things as far as successful is concerned, but what am I sacrificing to get to that point in order for me to say, man, why this ain't happening? Why ain't that ain't happening? What are you really sacrificing, and what is the time that you're really putting in to say I deserve to be at this point?
Yeah.
I have all the talent in the world, but what am I doing to say I deserve to? I put out this much content this month. I put out this much like blank this month. I worked out this much this month. What am I doing to say I deserve any of the stuff that I was complaining about 5-10 years ago about not having?
Yeah. You gotta put that work in. But that was a good segue. Because y'all familiar with the new Captain America, Anthony Mackie? And that same topic you was just in, saying like, how hard do I have to work, or how hard have I worked? How much work should I be putting in to feel like I should be somewhere? Have y'all seen the interview with him where he was saying that success is given and not earned? Yeah. So I'm gonna share I'm gonna share and play it real quick.
I ain't gonna lie, that whole conversation we just had just goes to show you that astronaut virus is fake. What the hell you doing?
Hmm. It's not playing. Oh shit.
Go from nothing to the biggest
That
stars.
man dog was.
I've seen people go from one role to winning Academy Awards and doing all this shit. And what I realized yesterday,
You still can't hear? It's broke, bro.
and I think that's
I'm making somebody else do that.
we tell our kids if they do right and they make
Yeah,
good
what we
grades
saying?
and they go to the programs and they will be.
So basically, this is what he's saying. I'll read along with it.
We tell our kids if they do right.
He said, basically, you tell your kids every day that if you want to be somewhere, you gotta work to get there. But he said he been in the business, the acting business, for 24 years, and he been basically a B-list actor for his whole career. And he go from that to being Captain America overnight. Or you see music artists being trash and then make one hit and blow up overnight. And he was talking to them about it as football players, and he was saying like, who chose you? Say I'm gonna draft you when there was probably people that ran faster than you, played better than you. You just happened to be in the right place at the right time. So he was arguing the fact that success is given because somebody gave you a chance, not because you worked hard to be there.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know how many people out here with the degree and with the with the skills to be able to have certain jobs they can't have it because somebody else got the job just so they do it.
So that was his point. That was the point that he was trying to argue when he's putting that out.
But I also feel like that's where we need to take comparison out of the subject, right? What we do that makes us feel like we're not successful or we haven't become something is we tell ourselves because we don't have this, this is what I'm trying to reach, and because I haven't reached this, I'm not successful. Because I'm not doing this, I'm not successful. Just because he was a B-list actor, I mean he wasn't successful as a B-list actor. He became an A-list, and he was given that opportunity, but he was still already successful. And I think that's why a lot of people's brains are wired in this social media way we think is that if I don't look like this, or if I'm not doing what Ashton Hall is doing, if I'm not doing what so and so is doing, I'm not doing nothing. You gotta be content. The fact that what I'm doing matters, but let me do it to the best of my ability, so I can't complain about where I'm at. I can't complain about what I don't have. When I do that.
I think you made a valid. Let me jump in. I think you made a valid point there with saying that our level of success, we have to check that because, like you said, even in the conversation of it's a gift versus it's earned, shit. If you worked your way to get to the point where you was a B-list actor, and then you finally got the quote unquote break, if that's what you want to call it, because you already at the biggest level, you trying to go to the next level, you want to break. And yeah, you feel like I was A-list, and now I'm set something like that, you know. But you have to work your way to the point to where you was even able to be selected for that position. And I think that we put too much emphasis on given instead of earned, then it's like it takes away the personal responsibility to go out there and work for yourself to try to make something happen.
Yes.
And if we push that message too much, then motherfuckers just like, oh, I'm gonna just sit here and wait until I get chose. No, it ain't about to get chose, about going out and putting yourself out there so you can be able
It's
to.
a position to get chosen, bro. You can get chosen. If you're not out, if you like you talked about earlier about being single. If you want a wife, but you ain't putting yourself in position to have a wife, then you don't want a wife. You just saying that shit to say it because it sounds good. But if you ain't putting yourself in position to be able to be successful in marriage, you're just talking. That's really all it is. And I had to get on myself about that a lot because in my mind I'm like, bro, there's a level of success that I could have reached if I'm telling myself the truth. There's a level of success I could have reached in music if I was not so busy concerned about what I'm not doing or what it don't look like or what I did. If I didn't think about that so much, what I could have done could have been done already.
Right.
I could have been there already, but I was too busy thinking, man, when I get it, I'm trying to go right here. That ain't even how that shit goes.
I'll add on to that and get on your last because I done had video cameras for the last 5-6 years. I've been begging niggas, bro, everybody want to go out and get a Hellcat. You can't come out of motherfucking high school at 18 years old and get a Hellcat, bro. I don't care what the credit score tell you and how much you're paying a month, bro. That shit don't make sense. There's steps to life. People really got so accustomed to instant gratification in the microwave era that we in that we just started to overlook steps in life. And the issue when you overlook steps in life is that when you get to step 5 and you haven't done steps 1, 2, 3, and 4, then you're not gonna be able to make it to step 6 because your ass would fail right here. There's so many people that have jumped out and bought their Hellcat right out of college or right out of high school because they want to stunt and look like the next person. And now, motherfucking Johnny down the street who got $10,000 in the savings got your shit with a repo check for the low because they eating off of people doing dumbass shit. And we gotta stop allowing ourselves to be dumbass people.
And that's why I have to be a testimony, bro. I'm speaking on myself. No dead ass. I gotta speak on myself. That's why I go on my ass about it. But like, I gotta get on myself about this shit, bro. Because I truthfully was thinking in the level of why don't I have these things? I have this talent. I have this ability. I have this capability. Why don't I have these things? And moving too fast or impulsively puts you in a position where you're like, damn, if I'd have only just slowed down a little bit and looked at it in a different angle, there are so many things that could have been done that I didn't get done because I was so caught up on what it looked like, other people think it looked like. That's gotta go out my head. Start to lose love for it because your mindset changed about it. You're looking at it for like what it had done for you versus what it already been doing for you.
Yeah. Yep.
But you ain't gonna be in position if you don't do the stuff.
And I also think as a race, as a community, as a generation, we need to stop gauging success off of the media. Everybody's success ain't the same success. I'm not saying that you should settle for anything, but just be reasonable, man.
Yeah, you can have mentors or people you look up to and things that you desire, but that shouldn't make you feel like if I don't have it like that, I don't.
I'm not successful, right?
No, bro, that's stupid. That's just ignorant. So then that's where you just learn. You get older, you get wiser, you figure out shit.
You gotta learn to look around you, see what tools you have at your disposal, what you got. Start from there. The shit you use gonna get better over time. And I'm gonna tell you who does a great job of working what's in front of him. LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron. Have y'all been hearing the songs, bro?
I did not
I ain't
hear
a lot
it,
of
bro.
songs go hard. That one you was just playing,
got
that shit go hard. And
Yeah,
the
that
Michael
shit is
Jackson
hard,
one. The Michael Jackson one is crazy.
Michael Jackson.
He was talking about, I'm talking about
He hit the notes with it. Yeah. Head around and do the little kiss.
You struggling to LeBron, bro. You struggling to LeBron James, bro. That's what it look like you're doing. You're wall dancing to LeBron James. You're playing with the lights to LeBron James. Bob, it's fake news, man. Why he singing LeBron name like that?
Why wouldn't you though? I mean, pause. That's the king.
It sounds like Jamie Foxx.
Hey, look, bro, listen. LeBron has brought the people together in a way that I haven't seen since the likes of Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
LeBron, he's the king.
Moses, yeah.
Hey,
Brought the people out of
as
ignorance.
my people go.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, with all this stuff that's going on around LeBron name, y'all think he gonna retire in 26?
I don't think he can.
It's getting ugly.
He'll do it 23rd. He'll do it 23rd.
I don't think he can.
I don't think he. I don't know. For some reason, I think right now he giving them to the people.
I think he'll do it
I
23rd.
can see LeBron retiring and then trying to come back with one more year like Phil.
He want Bronny to play well enough for him to play with him.
Bro, don't talk. Y'all making me sad, bro. Let's change the topic.
It's getting ugly, bro.
Who wanna start it?
He's slowing down. He's slowing down.
Y'all started talking about LeBron retiring, man. I can't. My heart can't do it.
He's slowing down, bro.
Hey, you want to do like I did? Who gonna be
Did
your next
LeBron
man?
peak? Has LeBron peak?
Ja,
Yes.
Ja Morant.
Jada peaked already too.
Man, Ja had the potential. I don't know. Ja had the potential for sure.
Them ankles cracking.
He had the potential. I think he one of them people that think ahead of himself. He's mad that he may have like overshot too early.
He overjumped. You jump too high.
Ain't you a Memphis? You from Memphis, bro?
I am, bro, but that's why. But he ain't. But he went to Memphis and got. I'm gonna be honest. That nigga went to Memphis and got influenced. G.
He got
That
that. He
Miami-
got his swag from.
He got two influence though. It was
So
like.
he a Memphis dude at this point. He don't be-
The higher you jump, the harder you land.
I'm wishing well on the brother, but Memphis, I feel like anybody needs to stay away from Memphis right now.
They need
Fly
to make
away from Memphis. It is a
chocolate for the shoes.
Y'all already killed Say So Pete.
I'm saying Memphis is a dead zone now, bro. I do not feel like it's safe.
Now they done, look, they done killed the nigga who killed Say So Pete.
I'm telling you, bro, since Dolph died, it's really like ground zero. I don't know what's going on. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be thinking about going home. I'm like, I really don't have to go home.
Speaking of the Dolphins, I thought you said Dolphin. My bad. No disrespect. Have y'all been looking at the free agent changes?
It's our NFL.
I ain't gonna lie, NFL changes is always weird because you never really know the changes until the season starts. So I can't even really hear them.
A lot of movement.
It's only.
I'm about to share. My Saints ain't done shit. I'm finna jump off the bandwagon. Tatum is one of the guys. I don't like
Make
it.
it neat.
Tatum ain't even the best.
The Cardinals, they ain't really do too much. None here of note. Jacoby Brissett. I mean, if
I'm looking for another Super Bowl win with the Eagles. That's all I care about.
Atlanta Falcons. They keep Kadero Hodge. We speaking of Ashton Hall. Kadero Hodge is also an Alcorn State University
No.
alumnus. You feel me? Yeah, he played.
Hey, Cadero.
Yeah, he played quarterback out there. You feel me? He's still doing his thing with the Falcons. He just re-signed. So that's dope.
Okay, that's what's up. One up for another Alcorn night.
What the
Nothing
Ravens
else.
got, man? That's my team. What the Ravens got?
Let's see. DeAndre Hopkins. Oh yeah, that's gonna be smooth.
Oh, we got DeAndre.
D-Hop. You remember we seen him at LA Fitness, bro?
Yeah.
Wherever it was?
Planet Fitness. I mean, 24 hours.
24 hours.
Look, I tell people all the time. I said, bro, we saw him. We saw him at 24 hours. They be like, man, for real.
And we was like, bro, that look like DeAndre Hopkins. But it's like, nah, he just a nigga hooping.
Bro, who the dude we saw in the club that one time that played
That was
ball?
Andre Roberson.
Okay.
We saw Andre Roberson. That's basketball, nigga. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, but he played ball. I'm just
They
We in
picked up
Dallas.
Cooper Rush too.
We in Dallas. We see everybody. Yeah, they got Cooper
they be
Rush
out.
too. That's
They be out.
crazy.
Cooper Rush, he was decent with the Cowboys. I'm surprised. I guess I ain't surprised.
They
the
re-signed Tylen Wallace.
He was there. I don't
Oh
even know
yeah,
that
the
nigga.
Bills got what's that wide receiver name?
Khalil Secure.
No, they got a new one. They got another new one they just got yesterday.
Josh Palmer.
Hold on, what's that dude's name?
He don't know.
I forgot. I just seen it earlier today. I'm kind of mad though, cause I just realized something. So we got DeAndre Hopkins playing for the Ravens.
Yes, bro.
I hope he doing something this year, cause they didn't even need him for the Chiefs.
I mean, they needed him. I don't think they used him as well as
They didn't use him.
Rico Dowdle went to the Panthers.
No, man, pull up where that said Russell Wilson. He going to the Giants.
Yeah, that's coming up here in a second.
Yeah, that nigga going to the Giants. Y'all think they gonna make some noise?
I'm telling you, the Eagles gonna make another Super Bowl appearance.
Then did they get a wide receiver? Did they get Stephon Diggs? They got a wide receiver. I don't know who it was. I think it was Stephon Diggs. No, Stephon Diggs played for the Patriots. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Mixing up teams. And
Yeah,
Is
my
the
bad.
Patriots? Do y'all think the Patriots gonna make a? Because the
Hell
Patriots
no,
used to be
boy.
crazy.
Patriots ain't doing shit for the next 5 years.
Dang, 5.
Till they get a quarterback.
they might be good at fantasy football though. And here go my guys right here. They ain't do shit.
Y'all got a grade F.
They ain't
Damn.
do shit.
Damn, y'all ain't even signed Rob Cosby. Y'all horrible.
It is what it is. And then the Giants, New York is trying to make moves. They're trying to bring football back to New York. I don't think it's
Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson.
That's because Philadelphia doing so well. They're trying to keep their name hot.
That's kind of crazy. They got Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. I feel like Jameis Winston, he don't get enough respect.
He definitely don't.
I feel like he could be playing for a franchise team of his own, and I feel like he could actually be a winner.
I don't know about all that now. He can't throw the ball consistently to his team. He throws a lot of interceptions.
I feel like if he had one good season when he actually played more than just when he got to get in, and he had a confidence, he could.
Yeah.
I feel like he been throwing interceptions in them joints.
His first 2-3 years, he was with Tampa. First two years, he was with Tampa Bay, and he was a rookie. It's just like Tom Brady said. At this point nowadays, you got niggas coming out of the league just going straight into being rookies, and it's like Jameis Winston. That man been in the league for a while. I feel like that man can get time.
I want to believe that, but I didn't see him get the starting role for like extended periods of time for like maybe a month or two and buff it up. He don't do bad, but he just don't do great. He just don't do great. My boy said the Broncos won free agency. That's Denver.
Oh yeah, cause they got. I think they got. Well, let me not think, but I think they got Mac Jones.
I don't even see him on here. Am I not looking at this the right way?
There you go, Broncos.
No. What they do? Who is these people, bro?
Who the fuck is that?
I can't see it. Evan Ingram, that's a good one. Dre Greenlaw, that's a good sign.
30 TDs, 30 interceptions. Yeah, man. Ain't Tyreek Hill been in there before?
I don't think Tyreek going on. I don't know. I think we had a pretty productive podcast. That was a good one, huh?
Thank you for your words of wisdom. Thank you for your words of wisdom. And y'all remember on the cartoons where they had the little hook and they'll pull the guy out? Yeah. That's what we're doing to you right now. And we appreciate everybody for tuning in to episode 2 of the 30x30 Talk Show. You feel me? It's your boy Big Dardo. I'm joined by Jarvis, Marco, 2 Folk, 1, 2, 3.
G Money.